comes the axe! Prove yourself!
Taking damage, but still fairly tanky. Jumps over onto Q. They've got the TP coming in from the Rubik. FY will be arriving soon. Aggressive. Gets the Dark Pact off. Avoid some of the lift. They are going to be able to get the glimpse back onto FY, but Ame still gets the first blood. Too many misses from Aggressive. Can't finish the kill, and now X-Nova is going to chase him back. There's still getting some Essence Shift stacks up. They snowball in. Another pounce. Good Blink Strike away into X-Nova, but they've got the Ice Shards. Ame, okay, a couple of right clicks can bring him down. Nova also in trouble, but at least retreats back to his tower. So they get the first blood, but they do end up losing the PA. Nice timely rotation out of the Tusk, and this bounce counter is actually quite low. They do have a Dust, but Boca going to come running in, dusts him up, and one more auto attack from Q is going to be enough to secure it. Still on the run. He did have those 6 wand charges helping to keep him alive. Nova's the one taking damage. They glimpse back Ame, and looks like they just focused down the Bounty Hunter. IG, alright, Nova and FY. Rotating over. Do they have a point in the silence? They do. He won't be able to get the blink away. Now they pop the Exorcism. They also got the lift back. Unexpected skill build from the death. Alright, can't go up the cliff. Just going to be forced to run up the river, but does get glimpsed back. We've seen this story before. FY will be right click down. That's a killing spree for the Slark early on here. Actually, a slight net worth lead in favor of IG. They are about to lose SRF on the other side, though. XXS doing his best to try and help out. Does have the round. Snowball over onto FY, but Chalice has also arrived here, and they're managing to get the sticky stacks down. XXS now turns up. They really want this PA kill. The Sonic Wave's not going to come out. FY with the lift prevents it, and Ame's still surviving, but Boca does actually have an Ice Shard. I don't know if he's going to be able to get the PA kill. They will instead settle for X-Nova, but now the Firefly starts coming over. And the XXS forced to blink back defensively. Aggressive, can he escape? FY's hoping for another Fade Bolt. Still needs a couple more seconds, and XXS does drop him down with the Sonic Wave. But Ame, knowing that that's being used, now jumps in. Chalice has picked up a triple kill. Ame slowed down, silenced. Janata hit. He's going to buy a couple of seconds for himself with the snowball, but I don't see any way out for him, and that will be Chalice picking up a mega kill. In, gets the lift off now onto the Tusk. They've got the silence out onto 2. Aggressive. It's going to start bursting FY, bringing him down low. Should be able to finish him. FY still juking. Won't be able to get off another burst strike over in the trees. There's a burst strike connecting onto LGD. Chalice moving around with the Firefly, keeping himself alive. Maybe he's the one being isolated. XXS laying it with the auto attacks. Q also arrives. That Crypt Swarm doing so much damage. They will catch him inside the Static Storm kinetic field. Tom is just going to stand his ground and try and fight this one out, as they will get the lasso now over onto the Queen of Pain, but the wand charges keep her alive. Chalice, can he actually escape from this one? Where is the PA? He's actually still just all the way down at bottom. Can't get over to this fight. Chalice getting glimpsed back in, and this time around it will be IG taking the slightly better fight overall. They do lose their Slark. They do lose the Sand King. So, actually a fairly even trade. Who just died? I think he could have TP'd to a shrine or something instead and kept on farming, but not a huge deal. Still kind of looking for him, or looking for anyone trying to defend. LGD also hoping for this courier snipe. Nova's not going to be able to grab it. FY, I think just going to say goodbye to Nova at this point. They've got some sentries. Yeah, Aggressive picking up that kill. 9 on the Disruptor. Does have a Dust, and they're going to get the scan. They reveal X-Nova. Can he get a couple of tracks off at the very least before he goes down? He's got some wand charges, but now he's dead on the back lines. They're actually going to get the Epicenter off. Bursting down the Batrider. Chalice won't be able to escape. IG set the trap beautifully. FY, what can he actually do? They try and glimpse Ame back, but it's just to the tower. He did wait long enough, and even with 2 heroes dead, LGD still want to try and fight this. They do need to be a little bit careful. The Sonic Wave is available. They're bursting onto the Tusk, but he's going to have a snowball soon. Death Prophet, is she tanky enough? She's still got wand charges. The Spirit Siphon's going to work, but Aggressive has arrived, and it looks like they should be able to burst down the DP. FY, all he can do is sit down on the low ground and wait. Somnus actually manages to dodge the Sonic Wave. Now they might be able to get the turnaround, or at the very least get this Aggressive kill. The Dagger crit finishes him off. Burst Strike through. That was an FY Burst Strike, keeping them blocked down, but they will lose Ame. FY, what can he actually steal? It's the Scream, but he doesn't have the mana left to use it. And Phantom Assassin at the fight just yet, and Ame doesn't actually have a TP scroll. They're just going to go straight onto FY. They don't want to let him steal the Burst Strike, and Aggressive will just right-click him down. Shadowblade on power. He's just looking for more. Does pop out of the Shadowblade. Doesn't get silenced up. He's got the pact there, and then straight into the Static Storm kinetic field. Maybe he's going to be brought down. He's got some wand charges, but doesn't even bother using it. IG, Courier's still a ways away, so he's not going to get his Yules delivered all that quickly, and they do get a ward up on the high ground, straight into the glimpse back. They dive maybe underneath the tower. What can they really do? FY steals the Burst Strike. They are going to realize that the Bounty Hunter is in here. They pop the Dust. Nova's going to be bursted down quickly. And this IG 5-man train keeps on rolling. Get the snowball in. They do get the lasso onto Baboka. FY, will he be able to escape? He burst strikes a little bit further out, but Aggressive is still hot on this trail. Now they've got the glimpse back. This IG lineup is just so damn difficult to disengage. Scan gonna reveal the bounty hunter up here on the high ground. Does not get clipped by the dust. It is still being chased down, punched up into the air. Aggressive is there. LGD bringing down the road. I don't know if they're bringing up an SNY. Now what's happening on mid lane? They've cut out Chalice. The backpack in just a second. Aggressive is hunting for Nova. I mean, throws out one track and now just gonna get auto-attacked to death. So no bounty hunter for this fight, but I mean, not a huge part of their damage anyway. LGD, if they could clean up the backlines first, that would be the big deal. If SRF gonna be dragged in here, but they do get a glimpse across. He's still gonna be silenced up and brought down. Doesn't have the Yule Scepter. LGD 5-manning a little bit more, not wanting to risk any of their supports to getting picked off. They actually managed to catch the Sand King on mid with the lasso burst strike stolen, lock him down. That's going to be a nice behind Chalice. The smoke breaks. Can they get a good initiation? That's the question. SRF gets him with the burrow strike, but FY also gets the burrow strike over onto Baboka. They're focusing on FY. He's got the Yule Scepter. The Sand King is the first one to fall. 3 seconds to go on another burrow. The Sonic Wave only connects onto the PA, who now jumps in. Doesn't manage to nullify Exorcism quite in time, but they do get the lasso over onto him. The Exorcism also doing decent damage. He finally gets the Yule Scepter off at the last moment, but one more auto attack as he drops to the ground. He will die. He still survives. Aggressive. Jumping out to Ame. Ame going toe-to-toe. Q does still have the Static Storm. Going to go for the glimpse back, but Ame just pops his BKB. He's going to be just fine. The Disruptor doesn't really have anything left in this team fight now, and they're diving onto Baboka. One crit is going to drop him low. Chalice going to try and drag him back with the Snowball, and it will be successful. Aggressive already at half HP, and he doesn't have the Shadow Dance. Needs to disengage for a second. SRF has respawned. He's got the epicenter, and he is going to go for it now. They want to focus onto Ame, but he manages to get the jump across. They still catch 2 in the burrow strike. Death Prophet manages to use herself. She does have 17 wand charges. Maybe still healing up. Goes for another drain. They lose the Disruptor on the backlines. Aggressive. He's actually on cooldown, so I think the Shivas is just about to reveal him. They will use him up, and he's going to end up getting a few more stacks for Aggressive at the end of the day. Steal. He might be able to. Roshan's not dead just yet. He's going to Firefly up. Can he blink in? The burst strike misses. The cheese is still on the deck. And Ame just jumps straight in onto Q. Bursts him down. Now popping his BKB, trying to disengage. They've got the Exorcism back off cooldown. And maybe with the blink is going to look for more. Aggressive. Actually stuck inside of the trees. Can they burst the Aegis here? He's getting body blocked. Knocked back by the Flame Break. Now also Silence. Should be able to nuke him down. And Ame will finish that kill. XXS diving in deep. The BKB should be enough to get him out of here. Baboka getting Yuled up before he can get off the punch. The cheese is now popped. Aggressive focuses onto Nova. Brings him down. Ame's low. Trying to lifesteal back up. He's doing decent work. And actually with maybe jumping in, they can also get those kills. I don't know if they can quite finish this. Nice blink forward silence from maybe. Another Yule Scepter from the Quap. XXS gets the blink away. But FY is still hot on pursuit. If he can steal the blink, he will be able to get the blink flip. I don't even know if he needs to steal the blink. Well, he will in the end, but they get the lift off. It's Aggressive, running for dear life. The Courier's even chasing him. LGD throwing everything that they have into this. FY body blocking expertly. And oh no, Aggressive come and claim at the very least the 1 lane of Rax. They smoke into the base, hoping to find somebody. Then they will actually get the lasso onto Baboka. They burst him down instantly. He does also have a buyback, but the Exorcism's already shredded.